the slide's gonna be looping, just so you know, because it's only a minute and a half. So I don't know if the countdown's there. If it goes down to 0, it'll start again. Just make sure you re-emphasize it again. I know you say it throughout, but at the very end, you need to talk about brand integration again.
I'm gonna stick to the script.
Yeah.
You do this to me every time, and it makes it harder for me. You gotta stick to the script.
Just make sure you get that point across. All right, cool. I tried.
I'm saying we gotta do, if there's ever future things like this, like you know how you have a mic and Truman can hear you? We gotta get you in here.
Yeah!
Yo, roll an integration now. Or like,
Yeah.
like that'd be so
Yeah, that would be sick.
Mic'd up.
Yeah, yeah.
We could all just
You guys could just read me the whole script and then be like,
We
just
should legit just get walking.
diving into it.
Yeah, that's... Yo, earpieces? We look so bougie.
It's just like, you can just tell them, just look serious.
No, but it'd be good to be like,
It's like, yo,
alright,
so
Gerard,
no.
say brand integration.
Yeah, like,
Yo, we have to get the...
What up, Snap fam? With the G Squad in the cut. What up, what up, what up, what up? About to pitch. Yeah! What's going on? Thank you for all of you for coming. Thank you to Entrepreneur Network. I don't know if you were able to just catch that in just a minute and 45 seconds, but it's been a wild journey for me as an entrepreneur over the past 14 years, and a dream came true for me in 2015. I went from just having that idea with 2 19-year-old interns, and we turned it into a business that was able to get acquired by DMG Media. And at the time, we had 80 million millennial readers, and it was a dream came true, and that changed my life. And after the sale, I kind of didn't know what to do next, but I knew one thing, that there was one common denominator for me throughout my entire entrepreneurial career, and I was creating content and my passion for content, and using it as a way to connect and to inspire and to educate. So I decided to go on a new journey where I traveled the whole country looking for the greatest mentors and leaders of our generation. I got to do a day in the life with Gary Vaynerchuk, Arianna Huffington, Grant Cardone, Mona Patel, all these great leaders. And I got to share their stories and understand the obstacles that they had to overcome and the lessons they learned in order to become successful. For me, this is my purpose, this is my passion, I love it, I'm gonna be the Millennial Mentor. You know, even no matter what, with this show, it's what I do every day. So I hope you take this journey with me. Like I mentioned, it's more than a show, it's a movement. Millennial Mentor out. What'd you think?
I think it went well.
Good. Energy was way better.
Yeah.
And the dab at the end?
I was in Chelsea for a while, but I launched an incubator in Newark, New Jersey, where I'm teaching entrepreneurship when I'm not shooting content. So I ended up going back to Jersey City for now. But yeah.
You sort of made your success in the media world, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still...
Online magazine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was tough to let go of my baby.
Yeah.
But it's opened up so many doors now.
Right.
And for me, like being able to be someone who can mentor and become a role model and continue like my purpose, because like I think that Elite Daily was just like a stepping stone for me for what I'm really meant to do.
So what do you think that is? What's your big vision?
Well, it's through education. Yeah, so I launched right now an incubator in Newark, New Jersey, and I'm teaching entrepreneurship to like in the hood. And my goal is to build that brand and take it across the nation to underserved communities as a social impact, social enterprise. So that's like my big overall vision of how to, you know, the content is my passion, but my legacy on what I want to be is like actually to create an alternative way of being educated through the principles of entrepreneurship.
Right.
So
like for young people.
For young people, yeah. That's cool. I'm looking right now for someone like to help me with more PR. Specifically, I want to talk more about the college debt crisis. I just got really inspired. Like last week, I went and spoke at Congress, and it was like the first time that like I was in a small room with like congressmen and women, and I felt like I moved the needle a little bit with that conversation, and it was so inspiring to know that they like listened and they started talking about a new bill where like millennials can actually earn $30,000 to $50,000 in credits to pay off their college debt. So I was just like, man, I feel like we gotta get like, I want to keep the momentum and like get the message out even more, you know. And I tested it on social media, like talked about it, and like the amount of people that were like, I'm in debt right now, I'm going through this, like You know, it's just 40 million Americans. It's the biggest crisis we have in the country, and they're like, why do millennials vote? Well, I mean, we kind of solve this issue. You know, and a lot of them are leaving, not working, and these companies can't retain them because they're working for a paycheck that's going to pay off the interest alone on their college debt. You know, it's like such a big issue that I'm so passionate about. So
I would love to talk to you about it.
But do you know what the biggest problem is?
What?
40 million are in college debt.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, so they're like,
Well, and they've lost. See, this is what I think is the message you can bring to your generation is your story.
yes.
Because, look, your generation is the lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, stay at mom and dad's. Mom and dad's my ATM machine. Somewhere in your brain, you didn't get that memo.
Yeah.
You know,
It's amazing how many are living at home with their parents, but I don't think it's that they're lazy. I feel that they feel like they've been lied to. They're waiting for a new rule book because I believe I'm pro education, but $130,000 for 4 years, and then you're getting a degree and you hardly can get a job that basically pays you more than $37,000 a year, and you don't even have the adequate skills to keep up with the new tech economy, but yet you're watching everybody else who's creating Facebook and Snapchats and Ubers. Like, and I think that's where there needs to be a shift.
Yes.
Well, you just gave me what I call a BFO, a blinding flash of the obvious. Do you know that a father, a rich millionaire, a friend of mine,
Yes.
sent his son to me, and I didn't realize what he did, but the dad told him, you go interview these 3 men,
Yeah.
and then you make your decision.
Okay.
I basically advised him, don't go to college.
Right.
Based on what he told me,
Right.
I said, no, don't go to college. This kid was in USA Today, almost a full-page story.
Wow.
Because he built a car detailing business, making about $180,000 a year, detailing cars.
There you go.
Gerard, appreciate it.
Good to meet you as well.
All right, I'll be in
Stay
touch.
in touch. See you later. Just finished up. Spoke at New Fronts. It's kind of where all the media industry goes in order for you to pitch in front of brands. You know, season 1, season 2 cost us a lot of money and time, but we do it because obviously we love all y'all. We love our community. We want to provide as much value as possible. Cost me about 6 figures each season. This is the first time I got to be able to pitch and hopefully get some cool sponsors, some cool brands that want to get integrated into our series so that we can just continue this. One way or another, we're going to make it happen. I know us as a squad, we're just gonna do whatever it takes to continue to keep bringing you badass content. But you know, this was a cool speech. It was a little different. It almost felt like an elevator pitch for Leaders Create Leaders. So all in all, it was great. Let's keep it moving.